afternoon, Berkshire. This is Mr. Clinkscale, and I'd like to welcome you all to our latest video town hall series. I'm going to be joined later by Mr. Brooks and also by Mr. Fairchild, and we wanted to give you a chance within your C3 class to listen to what we have to say and give your teachers a chance to maybe facilitate some discussion regarding some of the topics that we're going to talk about. Three things you're going to hear us talk about. Number one, school being your job, because let's face it, that's your only job as students right now, is to be the best students possible here at Berkshire Middle School. The second thing we wanted to focus on are some of the positive things that we're seeing going on at Berkshire. And last but not least, we want to be able to talk to you about capturing your voice in some pretty significant student organizations. So stay tuned, and we're going to really look forward to sharing these points with you.
Good afternoon, Berkshire. As you just heard Mr. Clinkscale start to talk about school being your job, I want to talk about one important piece of that, and that's being to school and being to class on time. So remember, as the springtime continues on, we do have a tardy policy that is in effect that you need to make sure that your classroom time is being a priority, and that not only when that bell rings are you walking to the door, but you're sitting down in your seats and ready to engage with what your teacher has prepared for you for the day.
All right, Berkshire, so I know we're approaching the last quarter of the year here. You may be tempted to be packing it up for the school year, heading out on summer vacation, but listen, we can't be doing that. We got to make sure our academics are in line for the last quarter of the year. Some of you are going on some trips, such as the Chicago trip, the Berkshire Adventure Michigan trip, and my personal favorite, the Washington, D.C. trip. Remember, these trips are privileges, not a right. We can't take you out of school for a week at a time if your grades aren't in order. So remember, make sure you're giving your best all the way through the end of the year.
All right, Berkshire, well, it's springtime and the weather is certainly starting to change, and we want to get outside and enjoy the sun, but I also want you to remember you have to dress for success. Like we said earlier, school is your job, and part of that is making sure you follow our dress code. I don't care what your gender is, it's important that we all are respecting our dress code. We're not dressed like we're going to a party, we're not dressed like we're going to the beach, but we're coming here dressed to learn. So find your own creative uniqueness in your style. I don't care what style of clothes you wear, but as long as you're being appropriate and following our dress code. Please review the dress code in our student planner, and please come talk to a teacher or your administration if you have questions.
Wow, Berkshire, it has been an awesome school year so far, and with it being this time of year in the spring and the beautiful weather we have outside, I noticed that our athletics and our club participation is at an all-time high. It is so great to see you all getting connected to your school in various ways after school, and if you're not currently connected, come see your counselor, an administrator, or a teacher if you're interested about doing something here at Berkshire. I also wanted to shout out all the students that have been Student of the Month this year, and the teachers who have taken time to nominate those students for demonstrating positive attitude, respect, integrity, dependability, and empathy, our Berkshire pride here. I just wanted to shout all of you out, because please know that the adults in this building see the little things that you do to make this a great place to live and to exist.
All right, Berkshire, we wanted to recognize a couple things that students are doing to show the steps that they're taking to make Berkshire an even better place for teaching and learning. First and foremost, we wanted to shout out the Student Mentorship Program. It's been great to see some 8th graders and 7th graders step up as leaders and work with some of our 6th grade students to show them what Berkshire is all about. Additionally, I wanted to take a personal opportunity to shout out the Saturday school attendance. It's been great to see the number of students that have been coming up to Berkshire on Saturday to engage in even more learning throughout the week.
All right, Berkshire, we're looking for ways to capture student voice. We really think that's an important part of this educational community. So we're going to be re-implementing our student leadership forum. And basically, we want to be able to pick students from 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade to have a voice in some important topics around Berkshire.
And students and staff, it's not a popularity contest. We genuinely are looking for students who are interested in serving in a leadership role within the school.
So students, if you're interested, or teachers, if you have a couple students in mind, please contact me directly via email, meet me in the office, in the hallway, whatever you need to do. Just contact me by April 12th if you're interested. And just a reminder, we're going to continue this process in the upcoming year, so if you're not selected the first time, that doesn't mean that you can't be selected another time as well.
All right. Again, thanks for watching Berkshire, our latest video town hall. Hopefully you got some information that's useful for you, and teachers, we hope that you take this time now to debrief with your students and allow their voice to be heard around some of these important topics. Have a great day.